Congratulations. I'm sure it's all kind of still sinking in a little bit, but what's the emotion, the feeling like right now?
It's a lot of emotions. It's very hard to put into words. I guess happy's the first one. Nervous is the second one. Excited is the third one. I'm excited to have made it, I guess.
Dana made it clear he was surprised at your tactics. I mean, was that the game plan going in? Did you think you could just take him down, submit him, or were you trying to stay away from that?
100%. I'm not afraid of anybody on the ground. I train with great black belts, and I've been training with great black belts since I've been 15 years old. I'm not afraid of anybody, especially when it comes on the ground. There's no chance of you knocking me out there. There's no chance of you getting lucky. You have to be really good to get tap me. So that was the game plan, 100%.
And then I guess you made a baby announcement afterwards. Was that planned, or was that the first public mention there?
That is the first public mention. Grandma's probably not going to like it that way, but sometimes you just go through your thoughts out loud and caught myself. But yeah, that was the announcement.
And last thing for me, I mean, obviously, just coming into the UFC, you're going to kind of take what's given to you, but where do you see your path going from here? I mean, when do you want to make your debut? Who do you want to face? How do you want your career to go? What do you see as your future from here?
My future? I'm going to make a bunch of money, and I'm going to get out of here. That's the plan. I'm going to pay these bills.
How soon do you want to fight?
A little bit longer than 3 weeks, but soon.
Over here on the other side. In an interview with my colleague Mike Heck, you said there's less pressure going in facing a fighter with as much experience and a record like him, because if you lose to a good fighter, but if you lose to a bad fighter, you question if you're bad or not. So what's it like beating a fighter with that much experience and that record?
I thought it would feel a little different, but honestly, feels the same. I haven't lost yet. I've lost in life, but I haven't lost a fight yet, and kind of just same old, same old. I'm really happy to get the win. I'm happy to get the contract. But he's a good fighter, and that kind of took away my anxiety because I didn't have to worry about losing to a guy who had no fights or who had a losing record. So I kind of just got to go out there and be myself.
Does that O in the win column have any added pressure, or do you just not even think about it?
It used to give me a lot of pressure, especially when I was like 4-0, 5-0, but it's going to go eventually. And if it doesn't, I'll be making a lot of money. So no pressure anymore.
And then the broadcast said compared your demeanor to Ryan Hall. What do you make of that comparison?
He's like my hero. I feel like we both seem like we don't care out there. We both don't really get nervous. I feel like my heart rate's maybe 50 beats a minute when I'm out there. You're either going to get knocked out or you're not. There's nothing to get nervous about. And getting knocked out doesn't hurt. So I don't see any reason to stress out when I'm out there.
And I hear you have a goal to read like 100 books a year or something like that?
Yes.
How far along are you now?
I'm on 48.
In 2020?
Yeah.
What are you reading now?
Right now I'm reading The Dark Tower #4, so that is the Wizard in the Glass. And I'm reading Misery.
So Stephen King fan?
Yeah, I really like Stephen King.
So what's your favorite Stephen King novel?
Ooh, so far, my favorite Stephen King novel? The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon.
It's an underrated answer.
That's a very underrated answer. It's
really
a great book.
Yeah, it's an underrated answer. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Right here, Jim Greasehaber, cage side seat. I just want to, as far as bucket lists go, becoming a dad, getting into the UFC, can you just describe those two and the different and then the similar emotions?
Figured out I'm going to be a dad is definitely number one. That's been my dream since I've been a kid. Being a UFC fighter, it's been a dream for 10 years. But I figured out we were pregnant a few months ago, and then we found out I got this shot. It all kind of seemed to go together. You definitely, definitely a lot of my prayers were answered. I'm like, how am I going to pay for this kid? Well, I have to stop fighting, and then I get the call, and it's all figured out.
So that begs the next question. For anyone out there who's struggling, for anyone out there who thinks it might not happen for them, you take this fight, literally 10 days notice, and here you are sitting in front of us with a UFC contract. What would you say to someone out there who's struggling fighting and doesn't seem to be getting the traction that you're getting? What would you say to them in their fight?
If you deserve to be here, you'll be here. You don't just get one shot in life. Only the lucky people get one shot. If you are good, you'll get all the shots you need to make it.
What do you see from yourself the rest of this year in the UFC? Anybody in particular you wanna face? What do you have? I know you have a plan. You always have a plan worked out in advance, right?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure I was going to make it this far. I try to take it one fight at a time. We'll see who signs. I'll fight anybody. I'm excited about it.
Thanks. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.